Well, breaking news just into our newsroom. Springfield officers were shot at while they were investigating the possible homicide on Union Street early this morning. Officers say that they heard gunshots coming from the intersection of School and High Streets and then eventually heard them whizzing by them. Assisting officers arriving and found a car and a building window on the 100 block of School Street had been struck by gunfire. Detectives reviewing video showed the incident began with a group of people exchanging words, then one person entering a car. That's when one suspect began shooting at the car as it sped away, and a second suspect is seen firing a gun in the direction of the officers who were responding to the initial gunfire. Several suspects were detained, but the two shooting suspects were able to flee away on foot.